guys, how's it going? Welcome to my channel. Today is going to be something different. I'm not going to go and do a first impression demo and review, but today what I'm mainly going to do is I'm going to be telling you my views on a new trending foundation that everybody's been talking about. Actually, it's been like a trending line. Of course, you know what I'm talking about because you can tell by the title. It's none other than the beauty line by Riri herself, Rihanna. So the foundation is called the Fenty Beauty Pro Filt'r Soft Matte Longwear Foundation. That's mouthful. I got mine in the shade 240. The packaging looks like this. I am obsessed with the packaging. I do like the frosted glass. You can see the color through the glass. It has a pump, so that's nice. I like the off-white, but one thing I will tell you right now off the bat, I don't like that it gets super dirty. I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but it is quite dirty already. I've only used it like 2-3 times. Also, what I'll be doing is I'm going to be reviewing this foundation from the point of view of someone with dry skin. Let me quickly give you an overview of my skin. I have been using new skincare products, serums, and it's kind of dried down my skin a little bit. It's making it better. It's kind of stripped off the bad stuff on my skin, so I am a little dry, but I do use a really good moisturizer by Laneige. I believe it's the Ultra Rich Cream Moisturizer. Every single time I put this foundation on, I have heavily moisturized and I prepped it. I use my primer. I believe it's by Pure. I forgot what it's called. I'll link all the information down below of the products I use with this foundation. So basically, I have really prepped my skin. I've given it a good canvas to work with. That being said, I do have combination skin around this area, but around here, I have dry patches, I have creasing right here, and it gets a little dry here. But first impression when I first put this on, I thought it was going to be a full coverage, but it is a medium coverage, but you can build it up to a full coverage. Another thing I instantly noticed is that it is very lightweight and it does look skin-like before you start building it up to full coverage. Another thing I want to mention, as you can probably already tell if you've been on the Sephora website, there are 40 shades, so there's a great selection for you to pick from, and you're bound to find a color or pretty darn close to it. But one thing I will let you know is that pick 2 shades lighter because it does oxidize like a lot throughout the day. I feel like this shade matches me perfectly. I do have bright lights. I finally got my lights in. It's not the best setup yet. I'm still trying to work with it. I don't really know how to set up lights. But anyways, because I have like crazy bright lights, my face is looking a lot lighter than the rest of my body. But looking down here in the mirror, in person, it looks like I found the right shade because it starts off being lighter when I first apply it, then oxidizes and matches me really well after a few hours. So now let's talk about the nitty-gritty, what it really is like for dry skin. I don't know really how to go about this because I honestly feel like I was very nervous first off to make this video because I feel like I am the only person that's put this review out that kind of feels differently about this foundation. Most of the reviews I've seen, it's like, yay, like it's the most amazing foundation. I was like, when I got my hands on it, I was like, yes. First off, I didn't even know that Rihanna was coming out with a beauty line. That's how behind I am. Hence, my daughter did just start school, so I was kind of distracted. But anyways, I did not know until I started seeing all these reviews. I watched a bunch and I was like, oh my god, I gotta get my hands on that foundation. It looks beautiful, like on every single person and every single review I've seen. Like I said earlier, everyone's like blown away, says it looks gorgeous. But I did notice that most of the videos that I've watched, they don't have dry skin. It's a combo or oily skin, so I didn't keep that in mind. I tried it and this has been my experience with it. It does give you a nice blurring filter on camera, but in person, especially after you build it up, I feel like you can definitely still tell you have foundation on. I also have a lot of pigmentation around here, which is the areas that I am working on with my skincare. But with this foundation, it just emphasizes it. It just clings right on, and I feel like in person, it doesn't look blurred. It definitely pops out and kind of like accentuates it instead of like hides it. I honestly have to take a pause and I'm like, am I really bashing this foundation? It feels like, you know, when you have that guy that everybody's like, he's so hot, like he's so hot, he's perfect, and then you end up dating that guy and everybody still thinks he's so hot and he's so perfect, but you're over here like, not really, it's not really working out for me. He looks like, he looks good, but he's not really good for me, if that makes sense. I feel like this is what's happening with this foundation. This foundation, the packaging looks so good. Like, it does look good on camera, but like in person, it's just not doing me good. It is not doing me good, and I feel so sad to say that. I feel like if you have oily skin, normal skin, combination skin, this is a good foundation. No, this is a great foundation. This is gonna definitely complement like your natural oils, but with somebody like me who has dry patches right now and combination skin, it really does accentuate my dry patches, and for some reason it doesn't dry down properly on me. I don't know, maybe I just got a bad batch. I do really like the color though, I'm not gonna lie, but another thing I tried is I tried to mix it with my all-time HG favorite foundation. This is a newbie too. It's a new product, but I am obsessed with it, and I can't, like, well, hold on, let me show you what it is. This YSL All Hours foundation, oh, bomb.com, seriously. This has got me shook. Like, it is so good, and like compared to this one, this compared to this, it's uncomparable for me. I feel like this has a matte finish, like kind of a satin matte finish, but it does not cling on dry patches. This wears as long as this does on me, and it just looks so flawless, except this is like $64 or something like that. I know, but this is like $42 here in Canada. So do I want to spend an extra few dollars to get this, or do I just want to save and just settle with this? And I really would probably save up a bit more and just get this, especially if you have dry skin. This is gonna look so good on you. It just kind of smooths everything out, blurs it, but in person, not just on camera. But yeah, I really hope this video helped you if you have dry skin. If you still want to try it, what I would recommend is going into Sephora, getting matched. Remember, get matched 2 shades lighter, and then getting a sample, trying out for yourself before you spend the money on purchasing it. Because even though I love Rihanna and I'm a fan of her music and her style, I just don't think it's worth the money to spend if it's just not gonna look good on your skin. Because I promise you, this is just gonna accentuate and sink into all your pores and dry patches, and it's just not a pretty look. I hope she comes out with the same shade range, but for dry skin, because I'm really looking forward to that. But aside from the foundation, I have tried the highlighter in store. I wore it, just put it on, topped it on, and boy, it looks good. I think I might try that next. But as for the foundation, that's my review. That has been my personal experience. Please don't judge me. Everybody has their own experience with it. I could have dry skin, somebody else could have dry skin, but their experience could be completely different. But I thought I'd just give my 2 cents because I don't know, I feel like maybe this video could help out somebody that has similar skin type to me. So if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to press the thumbs up button. Comment down below if you have any tips. Maybe I could try it a different way. Maybe I'm using it wrong. By the way, I forgot to mention I apply it with a beauty blender because it's damp. It's going to kind of soak up a bit more product and kind of like soften it up for me and not be as matte. So that's what I've been trying to do with this foundation as well. Anyways, yeah, that is it. Thank you again for watching, for always supporting. Let me know what you think of these lights. If you have any tips, I really don't know how to work with lighting, so I'm just gonna play around with it. But so far so good. I'm happy they're here. I'm gonna be getting like a different background as well soon. I'm thinking of like making one myself, so I'm excited. And the last thing I'm gonna say, if it's not too much, I'm so sorry, but if you haven't subscribed, maybe please do. I don't know, because that way you can be notified. Hit the bell too. Subscribe and the bell, and you'll be notified when I have a new video up. Alright, I hope you have a great day or night wherever you are, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.